What up, y'all? It's your boy Sean, aka Benja. We got a interview with Araknidd going here. I'm just waiting on him to jump in here. We were gonna try to do it on YouTube, but it just wasn't cooperating. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna do it on here, and then I'm gonna upload it to. We're gonna upload it to. I'm gonna upload it to. Um, YouTube when we're done. So, but yeah, like I said, what up, man?
What's good? Sorry about the whole fucking hangout shit. I don't know why it's so fucked.
It's because it's a free program. That's why.
Yeah,
It's basically you get what you pay for.
yeah. Pay for nothing, you get nothing.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, Hangouts it's nice when it works, but you can't always count on it to work. So, fortunately, that's why I always use YouTube Live as a backup because I already know how to upload it to YouTube.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. What up, Raz? So yeah, I'll let you kind of introduce yourself to everybody, give them a little bit of a background on yourself, and then we'll get it on and pop.
What's good? I'm Araknidd, the Spider King, hailing from Neat Lane Records.
Okay, right on. Yeah, you're under the same record label that Lyrical Master's under.
Yep, that's the homie I know, Lyrical Master.
Yeah, I just interviewed him last week.
Yeah, I saw that.
But yeah, I guess first, how about this one? Who, if you could collab with anybody, would you collab with?
If I could collab with anybody at all, it would have to be the one and only Big Chris Calico.
That's what's up. Yeah, I like that answer. I've never heard that answer before.
Like, it's gotta be, like, everything he does is pure fucking magic. Like, if I could, anybody in the world, if I was offered anybody living or dead, I would say, all y'all move out the way. I want Chris Calico.
That's what's up. Yeah, definitely. He's definitely got it going on hard with Strange there. I'm a big fan of what he does for sure. Okay. Well then, okay. Who are some people that influenced you?
Damn, people, the first, well, I wouldn't say necessarily horrorcore. Like, I don't even, they said themselves they don't do horrorcore, but the first band I heard who does music like mine was Insane Clown Posse. Also up there is Twisted Insane, Tech Nine, Brother Lynch Hung. We got Twisted, like, on and off. Like, I vibe with some of their shit not so much. Gmo Ski was one of them. Gorilla Voltage, Chris Calico, of course. That's the main ones.
Right on. Yeah, I like a lot of them myself for sure. So then, yeah. So I mean, I guess since you're pretty familiar with the underground, what then would you say is what up, Sam? What's kind of like what's kind of your thoughts and views on the underground as a whole right now? Then
I think it's torn to shit by people doing what they shouldn't be doing. But as always, with all the darkness, you gotta be able to look past it and see the light in the underground. There's some fucking shining lights in the underground, and I see the possibilities for the underground growing and coming back together as a whole.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I definitely see that myself. Or I hope some finally got people like the ROC to come forward and
Oh
I
yeah.
guess actually bring some stuff to light. I was happy to see that. Like I've been
Mhm.
like I said on my most recent vlog, I think it's up to the ninjas now because the people and the bands that had business that we should have never gotten our nose into in the first place, but we did. Well, they're finally making up, kind of. But I think the underground as a whole and the ninjas need to start coming together a little more. I understand. What up, Lyrical Master?
It's
Um,
good. And Kegels too.
Thanks for
What's up,
tuning
homie?
in. I mean, thanks for everybody that'll tune in and who will tune in on YouTube for sure. Um, I I had a buddy. He hit me up, Recthurst. He helped set up this interview, so
Oh yeah,
big props to him.
much love, Rick.
But yeah. So I just think it's up to I think it's up to the ninjas now myself. So yeah, I definitely agree with you there. How about this? If you could do any event, it could be big or small, it could be the gathering, it could be Lollapalooza, something like that. What event would you want to do?
Honestly, yeah, I would totally pick The Gathering. 'Cause like that community, that love on the stage right there, that's all any underground artist could ask for, really.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And the fucking pits,
Okay,
the pits
right
at the Gathering,
on. Oh
man.
yeah, for sure.
That would be like one
Oh
of the
yeah, I've
best.
heard it get. Oh, go ahead.
That would be one of the best parts for sure of playing The Gathering, because not only would I be able to take up the stage there, and I have not gonna name any names, but I have a pit track in the work myself right now to get the like blood pumping and get everyone aggressive in the pit. Like I would also be able to join a few pits in there, and that would be pretty dope.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well yeah, then so what how do you say how would you say you separate yourself like from other artists? What makes you
The difference between me and other artists is other artists generally stick to one form of music and one form of ideology in their messages and what they think, how they feel. I like to call my personal style Venom because Araknidd, but it's a whole group of genres sort of mixed in to one form. Like I wouldn't say it's horrorcore, but I wouldn't say it's not horrorcore either. It's like a middle. So that's Venom, and my ideas, how I feel about things, constantly change around. So I can have one opinion on one song, or not even one song. I can have one opinion on one project, and then suddenly, like between projects, I'm thinking about shit, and then I find a new way to express myself the next time I come out.
okay, right on. As far as like the internet goes and as far as like Facebook and social media goes, what do you think what do you think are pros and cons to like having something like that exist in the music business?
Well, the pros in the music business, first off, is that's a lot more ways to get your music out there, to get recognized, to get fans. That's the way I linked up with Neat Lane Records. I live in Canada. I would have never found Neat Lane Records if it wasn't
Okay.
for social media and the internet. But the cons of all that is it's it's more opening for toxicity in terms of tearing labels, tearing groups apart, in terms of the negative form of haters, not the ones that get you out there, in terms of the ones that try to pull you down. But as always, you gotta learn to push past them and move ahead. Like, there are always pros and cons to every single thing. There's not a single thing in this world that only has pros. But the cons and the pros are necessary as anything, as the sun is setting and rising. It's necessary.
Yeah, right on duality. I understand that for sure. Yeah. Well, so then when you're making your music and you're deciding to choose your beats, how do you go about doing that?
I personally, I like to find a beat that mixes with the song. I like to keep it more to my style, which is the creepy, aggressive. But if I'm doing a certain song, like about like a certain thing that's really deep and meaningful to me. I won't necessarily go like hard, angry, creepy, or even creepy at all. It'll be more set to the tone of the song that I have in mind.
Oh yeah, right on. I feel that. Hmm. How about this? If like your career started to take off and things were doing pretty good, and you could pick a charity to donate money to, which one and why?
Oof, that's a tough one. I would pick a charity to do with PTSD, like not just for war veterans, for people who have gone through like really shitty experiences. As long as it's like legitimate, I would pick something for PTSD because I've been there. I've I've seen some shit that I really wish I didn't see. I've been through the gangs. I've been through the abuse. I that's shit that I don't want others to have to go through alone, so I will want to donate to help others get through that themselves, whether they be war veterans or just have seen some fucked up shit.
Yeah, for sure, I feel that. I mean, yeah, I mean, I think that's definitely a good answer in the sense that it is something that I think is understudied. Either that or they don't want to give, I guess in my mind, like such a good. Uh, they don't want to give you something that great to work with to like get over it. Where we're having leaps and bounds and hurdles, like just to get like medical marijuana passed for it.
Hmm.
Because instead, they want to push like the oxycontin and some of these other like opiates and stuff on you, and all that does is get you dependent on that, and then your life's in the gutter because you were working a legal job, and then it could put you into an illegal type living quick. Get addicted to that stuff, and then they don't want to provide the answer with that either. So I can totally, um, you know, I can feel where you're coming from with that. Definitely more research with that for sure. So I like that answer. How about this? Have you ever wrote a song about anything that had to do with social media or like politics?
Have I wrote a song about politics or social media or stuff like that?
Yeah.
I'm um I'm working on one now, and my next project is gonna be a lot more focused on the realities of the shit like that.
Okay.
Like
Right on.
what I'm working on right now is with my homie Canadian Killer. It's basically a song about the government brainwashing the members of society to basically kill themselves in ways.
Hmm. That's interesting.
Yeah. Like I got when Canadian Killer pitched me that, I'm like, I like that. That's something new, something I haven't worked with just yet. And so I'm like, dope. I'll give it a go.
Yeah. Right on for sure. And oh, my bad. I had to plug my phone in. But okay. Where is Monday? Okay, can you still hear?